6.3 Tracking Concentration Score Metrics for Deep Work. Chapter 6.3 Tracking Concentration Score Metrics for Deep Work. Welcome to this pivotal chapter in our journey, where we dive into one of the most powerful tools for mastering deep work, tracking your concentration score. If you've ever felt like your mind is scattered, jumping from one thought to another, or found yourself wondering, how focused am I really, then understanding how to measure your concentration is a game changer. Tracking your concentration score isn't just about numbers. It's about gaining insight into your mental habits, building awareness, and ultimately rewiring your brain for sustained focus. Why track concentration at all? Let's start with the why. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere. Notifications pinging, social media calls, endless tabs open. Deep work, as Cal Newport famously defined it, is the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. But how do you know if you're truly engaging in deep work or just skimming the surface? That's where tracking your concentration score comes in. By measuring how long and how well you sustain focus, you create feedback loops that help you identify patterns. When you're most alert, what kinds of distractions derail you and which strategies boost your productivity. Real-world example. Imagine Sarah, a freelance writer. She notices she's productive in bursts, but struggles to maintain focus for more than 20 minutes. By tracking her concentration score daily, she realizes her attention dips right after lunch. With this insight, she adjusts her schedule, reserving mornings for writing and afternoons for lighter tasks. The result? A noticeable boost in both output and quality. Pitch. What exactly is a concentration score? A concentration score is a quantitative measure of your focus over a given period. Think of it as a report card for your brain's attention span. It can be as simple as tracking the number of uninterrupted minutes you work, or as sophisticated as using apps that analyze your typing rhythm, mouse movements, or even brainwave data. Some popular tools like Rescue Time, Focus at Will, or even Pomodoro timers can help you record how long you stay on task without switching apps or succumbing to distractions. These tools translate your focus patterns into a score or percentage, showing you how deep your work sessions are. How to measure your concentration score. Practical steps. 1. Define your focus window. Choose a specific time block, say 25 or 50 minutes, where you commit to working without interruptions. This sets a clear standard for what focus means. 2. Use technology wisely. Leverage apps or browser extensions that track your activity. For example, Rescue Time runs in the background and categorizes your computer use. At the end of the day, you get a report showing how much time you spent on productive versus distracting sites. 3. Self-reporting. If you prefer pen and paper, jot down your perceived focus level every 15 minutes on a scale from 1 to 5. Over time, these subjective scores can reveal interesting trends. 4. Calculate your score. This could be as simple as time spent in focus work divided by total work time times 100 equals concentration score, %. Real-world application, tracking in action. Let's look at a practical scenario. David is a software developer who often finds himself multitasking between coding, Slack messages, and emails. He decides to track his concentration score using a Pomodoro app that locks him into 25-minute focus intervals with 5-minute breaks. After a week, David notices his concentration score averages 60%. That means 40% of his work time is fragmented. Recognizing this, he implements a new rule: no Slack or email during Pomodoro sessions. Within 2 weeks, his concentration score jumps to 85%, and he finishes projects faster with fewer errors. Why this matters for your brain. When you track your concentration score, you're training your brain to notice when it's distracted and to course correct. This awareness is the foundation for neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself. Over time, consistent monitoring and adjustment can help strengthen your attention muscles, making deep work easier and more natural. Practical takeaways to start tracking today. Start small. Pick one task and track your concentration score for just 30 minutes. Use a timer or an app. Be honest, don't fudge your numbers. Tracking works only with accurate data. Review and reflect. At the end of each day or week, look for patterns. When are you most focused? What distracts you? Adjust your environment. Use what you learn to minimize distractions, turn off notifications, close irrelevant tabs, or find a quieter workspace. Celebrate progress. Even small improvements in your concentration score signal real brain changes. Final thought. The power of metrics in deep work. Tracking your concentration score transforms vague feelings of distraction into concrete data. It empowers you with knowledge that fuels deliberate habits, sharper focus, and deeper work. Remember, rewiring your brain is a process, and metrics are your compass. So take a moment now. Commit to tracking your concentration score starting today and watch how this simple habit becomes a cornerstone of your digital dopamine detox and your new life of focused productivity. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to build rituals around these insights to create lasting change. Until then, keep tracking, keep reflecting, and keep rewiring. Your brain will thank you.